We've got 3 goalies, so can I have 2 down this end and 1 this end? Brill, I need 3 yellows on the pitch, 3 reds. 3 yellows, 3 reds. Okay, you're going to play 4v4. Pick the ball up for me, Miles. Miles, pick the ball up for me, please. Okay, anytime the goalkeeper gets the ball, it needs to be fed long first. So you overarm it into Chloe. Chloe, you then play out, try and score. Let me give you the pitch. 36 yards long. Yeah, 36 yards long. It's 30 yards wide. 6-yard box is 20 plus another 5. If you have a look in the corners, you've got yellow discs. Yellow discs, yellow discs, yellow discs. They're the safe areas for parrying, deflecting. Yeah, well, so anytime you need to parry or deflect, safe areas. Halfway line is an offside line. Play long, score as many goals as you can. Good. Play on!
Go on, have it.
Well done, Chloe. If you have a ball, Chloe, if you want to throw it, you can. Or if you want to roll it out to your feet and just pass it up to Miles, that's fine. Good. And play. So Dave, you're going to overarm it into Miles. Off you go. And stop there. Put the ball to the floor. Okay, Dave, realistically, the opposition have the ball. How far is he from goal? Brilliant. About 31 yards. Why? Because that's 36. Terrific. So if he's 31 yards from goal, can he shoot? Could do. So how far can you afford to come down your line? 3 or 4. Drop yourself back. Brilliant. Why? You can still defend the goal and you can still defend the area. Brilliant. Okay, Miles, what are you going to do with the football? Okay, just stop there. Dave, as the ball gets transferred across, what do you now do? Okay, before that, move you across. Remember Miles was saying the arc, work the arc. This is where the arc comes in. So all you're doing is you're moving laterally, yeah, and getting yourself between the ball and the goal. What do you want from this first defender? Press. Would you like anything else from him? Before that? What don't you want to happen?
Don't want a shot.
Yeah. So you want him to press, but he might press like this. Yeah? Press, stop the shot. Priority. Come down the line of the ball to stop the shot. Once you've stopped the shot, just come in. What could be your information to this player? Watch him. Somebody said it. Brilliant. Cover. So if you, now you can't come in here. Why wouldn't you come in here? So you've got to get a covering position that if you get beat, I can deal with that, but at the same time, half and half. Yeah? What about this player? So, little bit of balance. That ain't a danger at the moment. So just come in here with a little bit of balance. Brilliant. Play the ball across the box. Stop. Arc, press, cover, balance. Brilliant. Okay, roll the ball back out here. Yeah. Brilliant. Will you remind me? Because I'm just going to deal with Miles, and then I'll come back to that, because that's a real good point. We get pressure on the ball. What can't this player do now? Maybe not be able to shoot. May not be able to go forward. So Miles, you've thrown him the ball. Yeah? So what are you going to do? You're going to ask for it. So where can you ask for it? So is that the only place you can ask for it? Where else could you ask for it? Okay, so we need to think now about supporting position. So when do you play same side? This is same side. When do you stay inside? Or when might you go opposite side? Sorry? Brilliant. Yeah? So, there's no problem, yeah, in coming here, put a little bit more pressure on. If you think that coming in here is going to tighten it, where's the most space? Well, you can either stay right inside your goal, or you can come here. What might be the benefit of depth? Time? What else? Okay, so he's taking his touch, or he's come outside the goal. Brilliant. Anything else? Can't hear that, sorry. More space, and because you give him more space, there'll probably be a reluctance for a front man to press you. Yeah? Anything else? The space will then be beyond. Yeah? Brilliant. Terrific. Okay? The only thing I would say, never come outside your goal. Yeah? In what situation? Go in there. Okay, we're looking at one another. Where do you want the ball? Brilliant. So communication and where you want it, we're looking at one another, not a problem.
When you've not got that eye contact.
Fantastic. This is the detail. This is the detail. Tell everyone.
So basically, he wouldn't come outside his goal if he's not looking at him. Otherwise, if he plays a blind pass.
Brilliant. So if there's no eye contact, Miles, you can go wherever you want now, mate. If you want it there, no problem. If you want it there, no problem. But if I've got pressure on and I've got my head down on the ball, stay inside you go. Yeah? Because at the end of it, even if I do roll it there, it's not a problem. You can still deal with it. But I don't want you there with no eye contact and me rolling the ball towards the goal. All right? Play live. Play what you want. Off you go. Right, really work on your communication and instruction. Yeah? When do you press? Off you go. Stop! What's the instruction now? Yeah. So we need to be live, so as soon as transition, yeah, as soon as there's transition, come alive, organisation of the team, get pressure on, cover, balance. That's if they're in a good position, not a problem. It's if they're wrong. Play live. I'm going to come into your point now. Yeah, about the blocking the... Yeah. Okay. Can I just have one ball, Dave? Just roll the ball out here for me. Can we just revisit the scenario with the player on the ball? Pressure. Talked about stopping the strike. Yeah. And there was a real great point here. Do you want to just express it to the group?
Line of sight for the goalkeeper.
Yeah. Okay. So we are asking him to stop the strike. Invariably, Dave, you might lose sight of the ball. So how do you see the ball? Does that make sense? You might lose sight of it. So is there any way that you can get to see the ball? You can either be in a good position and do this, yeah, or be slightly out of position but be balanced. Which might be better? Slightly out of position, yeah. So if we look here and I take this ball here, can you see it? Can you see it? Right. So you might need to make a slight adjustment, yeah? Might need to be better off, yeah? Just adjusting slightly and seeing half the ball, yeah? Than being in a good position and not seeing any of it. Does that make sense? Yeah. All I would say, any strikes at goal, follow in, both ends. Yeah? Are you okay? Okay. So we're in this scenario now. Pressure, the cover is brilliant. The balance, really good. The goalkeeper's in a good position. So what's the next bit of information we can give this player? No, we've got that. They're brilliant. And you were brilliant as well. Sorry? No shot. Fantastic. Any more information for him? Show him the outside. Brilliant. So do we always defend in third? Do we always show outside? Okay, what I want you to do, and I'm going to move the scenario just out of the area. So we're going to come out of the playing area, but we're going to have exactly the same. Wide player, full back. Are you right-footed or left? Come in here. Brilliant. Everyone come across. Get yourselves in groups of 4. Get in groups of 4. Everyone in groups of 4. We'll just leave 2 players. They can just join the group as well. Okay, this is what you're going to do as a group. This is the scenario. We've got a full back. We've got a wide player. Yeah? The red 7 is a winger. Doesn't like tracking back and doesn't like working. So he's out of the picture. The red 4 isn't doing any screening or doubling up. So we're isolated. 1v1. In your groups of 4, I want you to come up with the advantages of showing inside, yeah, and the disadvantages of showing inside. As a group of 4. Off you go. Okay. When we do this and we get all different things, some people say, yeah, we show inside because we show into bodies. Yeah? Show into bodies. Other people say the reason we do it is that so we can counter-attack. So why is that then? Win the ball. So they defend with 8. Yeah? Attack with 3. Yeah? So a loose front 3. So that they want them to go inside to nick it, to attack, because they got 3 players up front who are really quick. Yeah? Could be a Real Madrid or whatever. Yeah? I'm not saying they do, but could be with the type of profile of the 3 players they might leave up. Any other advantages of showing inside? What else would other coaches come up with? What about if the fullback ain't very good 1v1?
Yeah, we said that.
Yeah.
We said if our fullback's not very good.
1v1. Or your goalkeeper's not good at dealing with what?
Send him out wide.
Crosses. Or your centre-backs are not very good at heading. Yeah? So these are some of the things that come up. So one might be some of the disadvantages.
Line of sight before you can use the bodies then to get a shot off. Obviously the keepers.
Okay.
Nightmare.
The most important one for me is if I said to you the word zone 14, does that mean anything to you? To some it didn't. What do you mean that zone there?
It's the zone outside. Just outside the front of the box.
Well, actually, that is zone 14. See the disc area there? That is zone 14. That is a 1/9 of the pitch. So it's the 14th zone of 18. So there's 9 in that half. And then you go 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So when FIFA and UEFA do all their studies, they say zone 14 is the most critical area of the pitch in terms of creating goals, yeah, and needing to defend zone 14, yeah, to not concede goals. So when a coach says to me, I want to show him inside in the defending third, I have alarm bells because I'm thinking, why are you showing into zone 14? Because statistically, that is the most creative area of the pitch. So that's, anytime I have a debate, discussion, heated chat over a beer, I always say that. Why would you want to show them into zone 14? So now they're on the back foot. Yeah, they're on the back foot. Okay, let's look at it, but really get the detail. Just look at it from the goalkeeper's point of view. Any time you show inside, the goal gets bigger. Would you agree? Yeah. Any time you show inside, the outfield coach says to me, we're showing into bodies. I'm, as a goalkeeper, thinking, I don't want it into bodies because I don't get to see the ball. Because I don't get to see the ball, what can happen because there's loads of bodies? Can't see the ball, plus deflections. Think of the modern football. Think of the modern football. What happens with this now? So when does it move? When is it unpredictable? What, while it's in the air. Really specific. What did you say? What do you mean mid-flight? It's really interesting, that.
Between the striker and the goalkeeper, literally at the middle point.
Well, it's when the ball starts to slow, you get a wobble. So think, as a goalie, if there is going to be a little bit of a wobble on it, what might I, as a goalie, just want a little bit more of? I just might want a little bit more time. So if I defend the goal slightly deeper, what increases between me and the back line? The space increases. So if I'm going to show people inside, what can I now do? Yeah, I could shoot. Yeah, I can play into a central area for a more central strike. Yeah. The goalkeeper is now deeper in the goal. The space is increased. So which is the difficult ball now for a centre half? That little ball that's fed in behind, yeah, for a little angled run off the striker. So the game opens up. You can do anything you want. You can feed a central player for a shot. You can shoot yourself. What's the rules of a centre half now? Can you come in here as a front man? What's the rules for me now? What can't I no longer do in terms of tackling? Well, you can't tackle from behind. If you're going to show people inside, I guarantee you'll concede more free kicks around the edge of your box. Guarantee it. How does the rule favour the front man in terms of now? Well, he can combine the rules of the game. What's the offside rule? Yeah. So now it favours the front man more so than the defender. Yeah, because the defender can't tackle from behind. At the same time, the front man can literally play on his back shoulder and won't be offside. Yeah? Is that okay? Anything else? Do you think?
The point he made, he said not to forget. Don't get isolated. We've forgotten it.
No, I ain't forgotten it, but I had forgotten it, and you're 100% right. And I'm glad I said that, because I would have forgot it. And I would have been having a cuppa in there and gone. Okay, somebody said, what happens if your right back is poor defending 1v1? So you don't want to get exposed. This is where you as coaches, you're going to all develop at different stages, but some of you might move onwards and upwards and eventually become head coaches at a real good level, which is brilliant. But I think you then need to have a philosophy, yeah? So my philosophy is defending third, never show inside, always show the line. So that's my philosophy. So what is the profile of my right back? Can defend 1v1, yeah? So if my right back can't defend 1v1, yeah, he's great going forward, but he can't defend, he doesn't fit my philosophy, I won't have him as a right back. He won't be my right back. Yeah? Won't be my right back. So if you do become head coaches and you can select players, it might be that if you want to show, if you do decide that you want to show inside, yeah, you've got to make sure that you've got profile of players that suits. Yeah? If you haven't, so if you're going to show wide, I need a goalkeeper that can deal with crosses. That practice. I need centre halves that can head it, and I need them three to work as a unit. That's my philosophy. I'm always going to show them the line. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah, and this is defending third. In mid-third, yeah, if you play with a diamond, you're probably going to show them to the width anyway. Yeah, there might be a time where you want to show teams inside in the mid-third. I get that, don't have a problem with it. Yeah, but defending third, I would never ever show inside. I'd give you a rationale behind it. You might say, no, I still want to show inside. That's fine, the game is big enough for everyone, but have a rationale. Yeah, and be ready for a goalkeeping coach saying, I think as long as you do it the right way, if I say I want you to show inside, I want you to show outside, I never want you to show inside, and the coach said to me, well, what's your rationale behind that? I'd say, well, I don't really know. But as long as I can back it up, and I think I can, because I give you there 12 examples at least of disadvantages of showing inside. Where I could probably only give you 6 advantages. I think it's about 1 to 3.